Hello, good morning everybody. This session we will see the remaining part of deductions where 1 and 2 very important, that is ATGGC, what we have already discussed in ATG, right, political party donation, ATGGC, and one more is ATTTA, interest on deposit, and ATU, very important, ATU we will see in this particular session, right. So let us start with ATGGC. So ATGGC, as we discussed, contribution to political parties or electoral trust by an assessee, including Indian company, is allowed as deduction from gross total income. So if you give any donation to any political party, it is deduction under section 80 GG, B and GGC. In case of a company, also includes any expenditure incurred directly or indirectly on advertisement in souvenir, brochure, pamphlet, journal, newspaper by, or on behalf of political party for the advantage of that political party. If you give any donation in the form of advertisements or pamphlets for the benefit of a political party, it is deduction under section 80 GGC. Okay, and then the remaining you can go through, rarely asked but still you can go through, which has been sent to you. Next is deduction in respect of interest on deposits in savings account, right. So we have seen fixed deposit, amount on fixed deposit, interest on fixed deposit. So this is interest on savings bank account. This section provides a deduction up to 10,000 in aggregate in respect of any income by way of interest on deposits in savings account with the bank, company, post office and cooperative bank. The deduction is available only to individual and HUF. The deduction is not available to senior citizen with effect from assessment year 1920, as he is eligible for deduction under section 80 TTB. So TTA and TTB has been divided from assessment year 1920 onwards. So deduction up to 10,000 is available cumulative aggregate on savings account interest. So if you deposit any amount in the savings bank and you keep on getting the interest every 3 months, 6 months or yearly, so that is deduction up to rupees 10,000. So TTA is for all others, TTB is for senior citizen, that is what is being given here. TTB, following conditions to be satisfied to claim deduction: the individual assessee must be a senior citizen, his income includes interest on deposit fixed as well as savings account with banking company, post office and cooperative bank. Maximum amount of deduction, actual amount, or 50,000 maximum, whichever is less. So for all others it is TTA. For senior citizen, if he satisfies the following condition, TTB. Last, very important, deduction under section 80U, right. If you remember, we had solved earlier one problem or one deduction where it was person dependent, okay, dependent to an assessee who is a person with disability. Here, if the person himself, if the assessee himself is disabled, what is the deduction available? The deduction available is section 80U. So it says, to help disabled person by reducing his tax burden, this section has been incorporated. Following are the provisions. So what are the provisions? The assessee is an individual being a resident. He is a person with disability. He is certified by the medical authority to be a person with disability at any time during the previous year. He furnishes a certificate issued by the medical authority in prescribed form along the return of income. So if he is a person with disability and he gives the particular proof of his disability, he can claim deduction. What is the amount of deduction? In case of a resident individual having a disability of less than 40%, 75,000 deduction is allowed, and if he is a person with more than 80% disability, he is eligible to get 1,25,000. So up to 40% he can get a 75,000 deduction, and more than 80% disabled he can get 1,25,000. And interestingly, the deduction is available whether it is spent or not, as like earlier, person with dependent with person with disability, irrespective of amount spent, right. Here also under section 80U, if you are a person with disability, if the assessee is a person with disability, he can claim a deduction of 75,000 or 1,25,000 based on the percentage of disability, up to 40%, okay, or more than 40%, we can say, not less than 40% or more than 40%, 75,000. If it is more than 80%, it is 1,25,000. Okay, so let us go through one problem which gives us, right, what we have studied from 80C to 80U deductions or total income, right. So one question we can go through. It has been given like this: Amarnath has the following income under various heads, right, from your fifth semester till now, whatever we have studied. Income from salary, income from house property, profits and gains from business, capital gain, short term, long term, income from other source, winning from lotteries, interest on government securities. He submits the following information: mediclaim, so these are all coming probably in deduction. Mediclaim by check, parents are not covered, 25,000. Medical expenses for treatment of disabled person, son who is a dependent, interest paid on higher education to SBI, donation to, so donations are also there, so 80G is there. Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund, Prime Minister Drought Relief Fund, Prime Minister National Relief Fund, National Fund for Communal Harmony, approved charitable institution. Compute the total income of Amarnath. So what we'll have to do here is calculate total income, right, from income from salary to gross total income less deduction under section 80C to 80U if any, and give the total income. So it is being solved. Let us see. Income from salary, right, set off income from salary, if there are any set off we can do that. Income from house property, so minus, right, so minus is given. Profits and gains from business, capital gain, long term and short term, income from other source, together we know that how to solve. Total income, gross total income is 3,85,000, right. So then we have deduction 80C to 80U. There is deduction under section 80D, mediclaim 25,000. Medical expenses of treatment of disabled sons, see 80DD, irrespective of amount spent, 75,000. And interest on higher education paid to SBI, 80E, 20,000. Then some donations are there which we will have to calculate, which is done here. See, 100% without limit 5,000, that is Prime Minister National Relief Fund, National Fund for Communal Harmony. 100%, sorry, 50% without limit, there are two again, 5,000 and 2,000, 7,000, half of that 3,500. Then with limit, right, government for family planning 35,000, approved charitable institution 38,000, 10% of adjusted gross total income is 27,000, gross total income is 2,70,000, 10% of adjusted gross total income is 27,000. So 27,000 or 38,000, whichever is less, 27,000. So there are no 100%. Okay, 27,000 is directly taken, 27,000 is less 27,000. If we deduct, we will get deduction under section 80G, which is written here. 80G 35,500, 1,55,000. Some notes have been given which we already know. Medical expenses for disabled son, 25,000 he has spent, but deduction available is 75,000 whether spent or not. Parents are not covered and the assessee is a senior citizen, is not a senior citizen, so limit is 25,000 for deduction under section 80D. So this is a one problem, so you can go through a few more where we can solve total income. So this type of question will be asked for 15 marks. Okay, solve maximum problems. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Thank you.